Hey, welcome back to some Banjo-Kazooie. Rusty Bucket Bay. We love this level. It's great. Everything's fine. I didn't die a whole bunch of times and go the wrong way at a very important juncture. But it's okay. That just means we're gonna get it right the next time. Oh! Yeah, that does make sense. Okay. Wahey. We don't have everything that we had before, but we'll get there. This seems like a very easy to miss musical note. And freaking delayed attack. How dare. How dare to the bear. Yeah, Rusty Bucket Bay is hard. Not necessarily hard for the reasons I'm making it hard. You're never really on your A game when you're streaming. At least most people aren't. Not in this case. I'm not streaming. I'm Let's Playing. But when you have an audience, like even speedrunners that go to like games done quick and stuff like that, will all say like, "Oh yeah, well I have my time for normal, but this is the kind of time that I get at a convention," and it's not as good because doing it at a convention is harder. You got all these people watching you. In my case, it's that I'm also thinking about like things that I'm saying. Like I was talking about art. I was talking about art and video games, in a conversation that I guess I didn't really finish, but I did get to talk about a little bit. Let's recollect this Genjo over here. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if there's a finishing point to my discussion with that. I think I'm just gonna... Why did I die? You know what happened? I swam into the buoy, and the curve of the buoy pushed me down. I think that's, like, what happened to me the other time that I did this, too. Where I took a whole bunch of shark damage. Okay. Okay, so let's get to a ladder over here. I know there's a dolphin that's, like, down there underneath an anchor, and I'm going to help him when I can. But I have other pressing matters to attend to. Like paying the tolls. And killing the trolls. There, see, he knows to come out when it's actually his time to come out. Oh, thought that would reach. Alright, we did that room here. Let's visit the dolphin while we're down here. Trapped, help, get this thing off. Snorkel? Is your name Snorkel? Oh no, I already gave the name Snorkel to that little pink thing. That little guy in Gobi's Valley. I didn't realize that was a name being used already by something in Banjo-Kazooie. Whoops. Okay. Man, dolphins are cool. Dolphins are smart. So we're gonna go over here. Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of games with great stories, and some people think that you, like, oh, well, you kind of have to grade a game's story on a curve because it's not going to be as good because it's a video game. No, it's more like you gotta think about video game stories differently because they're being used for a video game. And not only are video game stories usually different than those you would use in a movie or a TV show or a book, but there's also a lot of different ways to do a story in a video game. There's no, there's so many different genres, there's so many different experiences. A story is just one aspect of video game that can have more or less importance put on it by the artist if they put any story in it at all. Did the same thing. I'm like forgetting how to use Beak Barge because I'm talking. Okay, I don't think I need to go in there. I just thought I'd open that again. That's the room where I fought the big box guy, but I don't think there's any like musical notes in there. There you go. Yeah, so Thomas is Alone is an indie game I like a lot, where, it's not a very... Thomas Was Alone has characters. But kind of the amusing thing about it is all the characters are rectangles, and it's like the entire game is almost just an experiment to see how easily you relate to characters when there's barely anything to relate to. Because, like, we just want to, you know, somebody, even if we're just using a box, we start characterizing that box. And that was kind of the conceit the development team had when they made Thomas Was Alone. They were designing, you know, a platformer. They had a very basic stand-in shape, but they kind of couldn't help but, like, characterize it as they were going. You know, like, a lot of the people who were, like, testing the game in between making adjustments and stuff were like, yeah, I kind of, started, like, thinking about how this box feels and stuff like that, so they just made a game about rectangles. And it's really cute. Alright, and I went through those 3 cases again, recollected in there. Got another Jinjo. I think our last Jinjo is over there. So we'll have to swim over here. My game of 2019, or rather my favorite game I played in 2019, because it came out before that, was actually... sorry, I'm getting hiccups. Was Night in the Woods, and that's a game that I really like for its story. You know, the game isn't really about its interactivity, but I don't think it would be the same if it wasn't interactive. I recently played Life is Strange, and you got all the Telltale games, which are about, you know, focused on their story and focused on the player getting to make choices in the story. And, you know, I went back and forth with how I feel about Life is Strange. And I decided that I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's also kind of a beautiful mess. And I think it's a beautiful mess in a way where some Telltale games that have the same kind of gameplay are just messes. Toxic waste, okay. That was a big whoops. Yeah, because Life is Strange almost... The way it handles player choice almost feels like a reaction to all the, like, Telltale games like The Walking Dead and stuff like that. It's kind of a game about save-scumming your choices, because you have the power to time travel, so you have the power to undo any decision you make within a certain, you know, allotted amount of time. Okay, so let's hit this switch. We haven't hit that switch yet, and that's going to release the Jiggy, free him. Okay, and there's a time limit, so I don't want to do that yet. I want to do this first. I thought that was 4. I'm pretty sure I fired 4, just maybe not all of them actually went in. Okay, is Grunty gonna yell at me for being too slow? Alright, what is, first of all, I need to remember that the grate is right above that pad, so you need to, like, shimmy, shake a little bit. Yeah, so the quickest way, I think, is going to be to get to the ladder next to the crane and run across the crane. Well, what a thrill, Snake Eater. Okay, there's a gold feather up there. I want that, but now is not the time. What? Got it. Okay. Banjo, you only needed to break every bone in your body. That's all it took. It's nice of the cage to actually, like, wait for you, though. And is there... Okay, just eggs. Just eggs in here. So yeah, when I think about games as art a lot, I tend to think more about indie games. Not that, you know, Life is Strange has some indie cred, and I think it's made by, like, an indie developer, but it is published by Square Enix, so, like, how indie can you call that? But yeah, like Banjo-Kazooie is art, and Mario games are art, and Halo is art, and Leisure Suit Larry is art. It's all art. How good you think the art is, how meaningful or how fun, that's the gradient, but it is all art in that it exists. Like, you know, I like to cook. I think of my cooking as art. I think if you consider what you're doing in art, then it can be one. My job is I'm an engineer for Pennsylvania Department of Transportation, and I think how I choose to do my job can be seen as an art. Not that it's very creative, but you know, how you go about your day, just how you live your life. I don't think there's a line between what you can and can't call art. And if there is, it's going to inevitably lead to arguments over what should and shouldn't count. Now here's my problem. There must be another way into the ship that I haven't accessed yet, because we got the dolphin, we got behind the propellers, and there's gonna be something else somewhere, because we got all the Jinjos. So, something that we have not actually explored yet, and let's be careful because we're taking a lot of damage. Oh, hey. Windows. There's a window I could break. That was like a spur-of-the-moment thing I did right there. I gotta try more windows, I guess. Okay, so we got, like... What room is this? Is this like a barracks? Looks like an office, like a control room. You can book them. How many do I need for the last Mumbo transformation? Do you think I have enough? Might be 30, but surely there's more in Click Clock Wood. Okay, so there's more windows out there I can probably do. I don't think there's anything else important in here. Yeah, as it goes, they get a lot nastier about hiding things. Okay, so we just need to keep trying windows. Like, this one didn't break. What was the difference between the one that could break and the one that couldn't? I didn't really notice well enough. Yeah, I guess you gotta just kind of try all of them, because those looked really close to me. It wasn't like the windows in Mad Monster Mansion. Okay, and this is like a barracks, or what do you call it on a ship where they can sleep? It's a bedroom. No. There keeps being things that I wouldn't think you'd be able to break. Alright, cool. And that is number 8. So all we need to do now is the dolphin and getting behind the propellers. Is there anything on this back wall that I need to know about? It's a door, but I think it's a real fake door. Alright, so in one of these kinds of rooms there should be a switch to raise the anchor. What do you think Grunty does with the Rusty Bucket, with her prized vessel here? Do you think they go on cruises? Do you think they're charting new lands? Do you think she just keeps it here to show it off? Because if so, she should wash it more often. Alright, here... Yeah, this is like the actual, like, the bunks. Alright, we only need 4 more, so there's probably room somewhere. Hey, it's Conker! I knew there was a Conker Easter egg around here somewhere. Alright, and I want to check all the bunks, because to me that seems like the kind of place that they would hide a honeycomb container. Maybe? No. Alright, that's Conker the way he looked in Diddy Kong Racing, which is the same game that Banjo premiered in. I always wondered, and Tip Tup is also in Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. And Diddy is, of course, from the Donkey Kong Country series. But it always kind of made me wonder if they were, like, planning on making games with the other characters. Or maybe if they were going to make more Diddy Kong racing games. I mean, there's, Crunch is supposed to be a Kremling. He was the alligator. So he's supposed to be a Kremling, so he's, like, associated with the kind of, like, Donkey Kong Country games in that way. Please be 4... I was really hoping one of those would break. You would think that the anchor... the room with the anchor controls would be near the anchor. Maybe it's just... yeah, I can go right up into the shaft where the anchor came from. Okay, that's a lot more simple, actually. Please tell me there's, like, a safe place to stand in here. Okay. Safe is relative, but we got a nice room here now. Just gotta take out all these guys. Alright. Nice. Okay, and there's the anchor controls, and here are our last 4 notes. The only thing I'm really curious about now is where the empty honeycomb piece is. Oh. Ahoy there. I didn't see you. There we go. Alright, Dolphin is free. Okay. You've been keeping that Jiggy from us the whole time? That's okay. I know you weren't doing it on purpose. I'll be here all week. I'll probably be playing this all day. I might try to actually finish this game off today. We can probably finish Rusty Bucket Bay today. Oh yeah, I've also been picking up more of the 1-ups that are around, which is why I'm at 5 lives now, when in the last episode I was like worried about running out of lives. Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie was something I was supposed to Let's Play to like share one of my favorite games with you and relax, but now it looks like I barely know the game at all because I've been just failing so horribly. You know what? Something could be your favorite game even if you never even beat it. That's what I think. But I have beat Banjo-Kazooie multiple times. I swear. I swear I have. You don't believe me now, but I have. So yeah, we can go for that last Jiggy now. We should also try and figure out where the empty honeycomb is. I went for that Mumbo token because I knew it didn't matter anymore since I can't miss out on musical notes, and I died. But it is a lot calmer now that I know that I won't have to collect all these little buggers again. Okay, here we go again. Fan stop. And we run for it. Oh, that was a little not straight of a jump, but that's okay. Camera's not always working with us the way we want, but that's okay. Alright, I did a couple things while I was coming through here. I pre-killed the honey box there. Unfortunately, I can't pre-kill the bees. And I pre-killed one of these freaking blorches, whatever you want to call them. Okay, so this way we gotta run. Whoa! Woo! And down here. And turn. Camera, please. Okay, and I don't even care if I drown down here now. We got it. We got the jiggy. Play the jingle. Yeah, so if the propellers start up again, you die. I think every time that I've played through the game, that has happened to me. And that's why I often save that one for last. I swear I remembered it being on the other side, though. Oh! Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that hole over there? There is a way into that house. So I would bet my bottom dollar that that is where the honeycomb piece is. Let's see it. Let's see it. Give me that honeycomb piece. Sir? Sir, do you have my honeycomb? We need to get out of this water, so we'll see it. Oh, that switch has a picture of a honeycomb on it. Excellent. That is pretty high up. Okay. Walk the plank for it? How do I become getting that? So, okay, there's another switch. Is that a, like, raise the water level kind of switch? Oh no, it's a flight pad. Oh, that's awesome. You know, it'd be awesomer is if I could fly out of here and then get those, like, that one Mumbo token that I can't ever seem to grab. Can't seem to grab this honeycomb either. Okay, can we, like, bonsai through that? No. Okay. Let's not be greedy. Let's just, let's just get out of here. I've had enough with this rusty bucket. And after an embarrassing 1 hour and 40 minutes of playtime, Rusty Bucket Bay is done. We gotta figure out where the Witch Switch Jiggy is here on the overworld. Oh, nice clean water. Yeah, Jiggy should have appeared out here somewhere. I forget where. It even showed me when I hit the Witch Switch and I, like, went ahead and forgot, I guess. Is it in here? Is it in this back room? No, that's how we activate Rusty Bucket Bay. Okay, I don't remember where it is, but I'm sure we'll find it while we're going around. For now, let's just head back. So we need to open up the last area of the game, which is going to be Click Clock Wood. So how about we just head back there? Where's the door? There it is. Oh, and there's the Jiggy. Okay, it's just on this conspicuous platform. Cool. Alright, that is all Rusty Bucket Bay related things. That is 9, oh, cool, that opens. That's 9 Jiggies in Grunty's lair, leaving just 1, and then with the 10 Jiggies from Click Clock Wood, that means that there are only, what, 11 Jiggies left? And there's a door over there. Okay, this wasn't, like, what I was planning on doing right now, but we'll open this now. That's fine. Yeah, so this leads me through this awful path. that will just break through here. When Tootie is a big old lump, I've just the frock to hide her rump. Okay, and we got this. Okay, this is the entrance to Click Clock Wood, but we need the portrait, and I believe the portrait was back over by, like, Bubble Loop Swamp or Treasure Trove Cove. I feel like I remember where it is. But we'll explore this area a little bit more since we're here. Maybe we can find some ding pots. That guy has health. It's nice. What is this? That... Oh, okay. That's why it wouldn't let me activate Click Clock Wood way back when, because of the platform not being there. So you can't actually do that portrait. It just, like, teases you with that. So now I have to run back a while. Gruesome Gruntilda's favorite pastime is bursting boils. I can see maybe popping pimples. Some people are after that. Dirty Birdie was her first and only boyfriend. Dirty Birdie. When she was younger, Grunty used to have a baby dragon as a pet. That's cool. Somebody asked me if I was writing these down, and I probably should be. That would be better to do. I have not been. I have not been writing these down. I've kind of... My plan has just been to, like, recite these from memory later. Yeah, the bull does come back. That's the same bull as is in Mumbo's Mountain. So they've reused that enemy. Yeah, what's this way? Then I'll open the note door, but I'm pretty sure the note door leads to, like, the final boss of the game. Oh, okay. Never mind, I won't open the note door right now. Instead, I'll head back to where I think the door is. Okay, so I think if we go down here, that, this cave leads to Click Clock Woods, but instead we're gonna swim through here. I mean, not Click Clock Wood, Treasure Trove Cove. Sorry, I'm saying all these different things. I'm going between saying door and puzzle and portrait and painting. But yeah, we were here really, really early on and we couldn't actually activate it yet. I just messed it up because I was pressing too many buttons. But finally, Click Clock Wood is open. Officially, we don't actually need Jickeys for anything anymore. Actually, no, I think there's a portrait to open up a furnace... What is it called? Furnace Fun? The, like, technically final area of the game, even though it's not a full level. Maybe. But yeah, I think we could just, like, go ahead and beat the game now if we wanted to, but we're doing this 100% run. So I'm just gonna keep on going with that. But this has been the Comic Foil, and I thank you again for joining me on this ridiculous trip I'm on. You know, through the good times and the bad times you've been here watching me fail. Yeah, so I will see you next time for Click Clock Wood. Have a good day. These like ending buttons have been getting worse and worse. I'm getting like really unimaginative with how I end episodes.